All right, so I don't want to make this a long video. I've gotten questions like this in the past, and people always ask, what does it really take? I'm interested in moving from my full-time job, quitting, and wanting to start trading futures for a living. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, just like what it took for you to get that job. Most times people go to school and go to college, get a degree or two, and then they end up landing a good job. And they spend many, many years trying to perfect and become better at what they do, hoping to possibly have do it for 20 years or so and retire from it, right? But what a lot of people find out later in life, you don't see this when you're in your 20s. What they find out maybe in their 30s or 40s, they slowly start to get tired and burnt out. I guess it's probably from the repetitive or repetition of doing the same thing day in, day out, where the job starts to get stale and it kind of gets boring, And I'm going to say this right now. I mean, trading is not all cracked up what is all what it's cracked up to be, meaning the fact is that we spend a lot of time sitting on our hands, so at times it can be boring. Now, there are so many rewarding factors when it does come to trading. For one, you're your own boss. You can start your own company. You can work from home. You don't have to, work 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day. But there's also a lot of risks that come along with this business or this idea of wanting to step into this business. And if you're, wanting to jump ship and quit your job and turn turn that stone over and start trading for a living. So you got to understand that there are many factors that come into play for anyone who's interested in wanting to start trading for a living. First and foremost, you got to understand what you're looking at and what you're doing when it comes to trading. I always talk about being able to read the market. Market structure, to me, and to most individuals out there, if you haven't learned it by now, is essential. It is critical. To me, the most important thing that you need to really master if you really want to start, dabbling in this industry or wanting to make a career doing this. You have to understand. What do I mean by that? It's understanding the flow, the movement of the market. So basically, and it's not too complex. It's just really understanding, should I be going long? Should I be going short? Okay. When to go long, when to go short, based on, things that are going on in the market activity, as far as it making higher highs and higher lows or lower lows and lower highs. You've got to understand, because the market can change at any given point from one direction to the next. But when it comes to, again, those that are looking or wanting to start or have the idea of, hey, I think it's time for me to quit my job. Well, you just don't do it cold turkey and say that I'm going to switch over to do anything in life. You got to be able to put the time in to be able to determine if that's the path for you. Some people, it may take them 3 months, 6 months, or maybe people may take 5 years or longer. So everyone has a different time frame, I would say, and it all comes with the curve of learning. Some people may learn it quicker than others, and that's the reason why I started this video. This channel is to really curve the edge for a lot of individuals, to make things more simpler in a sense, so people can grasp an understanding. And I'm no master at this. I'm no scientist. I don't claim to be a teacher or an educator or an instructor in any kind of way. I'm just here to share with what I know and that I've acquired based on knowledge over the years and taught myself, to share with you guys. So hopefully anyone who's watching this, it kind of helps you out. So if you are seeking interest to quitting your job, your full-time, or even want to start trading part-time, I will say this again. First and foremost, understand and master market structure. If you've already passed that hurdle and you have spent, time back testing and forward testing, and you have a solid strategy that works, and you have done so and are consistent, then maybe it's time for you to start go ahead and doing the next part, which is funding that account to go live. You already have a broker you maybe applied with, and you've got approved, and now you're ready to start rocking and rolling, because now you've proven to yourself consistency over a period of time. But I will say this also to anyone out there that's, again, thinking they can do this cold turkey and jump ship. You're going to get smacked on your hand. You're going to blow through some money. I will say that if you do not know what you are doing and just, jumping out here on a whim thinking that you can start trading overnight. That's not how it works. Just because you have the capital or have the money to start trading, you're going to find yourself in a bad situation if you're taking money that you put into savings, and you may have quite a bit, and you dump it into your trading account, or half of that. You're going to blow through it pretty quick, because you have no idea what you're doing. This is not like, oh, I have an idea, I've done my research, and now I'm ready to start developing or devising a business plan to open up a business that I have had interest in doing for a period of time. The markets are a real thing, okay? They will tackle you. They'll knock you down. They are designed for anyone and most people to lose. Understand that. So, only about 5%, you hear people say that, of those who are who want to trade actually become successful in doing this. I don't know that, the pure statistics behind all that, and the hearsay when people say that. I mean, I believe that anyone can do what they want to do if they put their mind really to it, especially if you have the passion, right? So that comes with the territory too. Is this something that you want to do, or you just get into it for the money? Because the money shouldn't be the reason why you want to get into trading. You should have an interest, and maybe you had it early on to where you say, hey, I was always wanting to be a stock trader, or I had interest in investing when I was younger. Okay, that's something that maybe give you a leg up, or a step up to maybe put you into the position to where you may want to start looking at trading futures. Okay, because there are other markets you could trade, like options and stocks and forex. Other markets out there, but futures to me is just seems more solid. I think there's a bigger future ahead in this, and within this industry, this market in particular. Things seem to be a little bit more level playing field. I mean, we have brokers that are regulated versus irregular. I mean, I said say irregular, but unregulated brokers. So, but if you're ready to make that jump to where you want to start trading, and you saying that, hey, I'm going to give myself another 6 months and then I'm going to, retire from what I'm doing, or if you're already retired now and you have positioned yourself to want to start investing money in day trading for a living, like me, I scalp. That's what I do, because there's different types of traders out there. You have those that are long-term swing traders, scalpers like myself. I'm looking to day trade, meaning I'm intraday trading the market based upon small movements of what I see what's going on. Okay, I'm using a strategic strategy, I should say, of using multi-chart confluence, marking up a higher base zones off of a higher base chart. Okay, I don't trade time based. I only trade range based charts. And for all those that ask, simply put, because I'm able to read and see the momentum coming into the market, and the charts are just cleaner to the eye to me. All right, so you have to find what's going to work best for you, and that's why I'm saying there's so much to when it comes to trading. It's just not, hey, I just need a couple of charts. I need a broker, platform, boom, I can go at it as long as I got the capital. No, there's a whole lot more than that, and when I say a whole lot more, I mean you're going to start finding out all the little intricate things that you really, really need to focus in on the further you get into this. Okay, and the toughest thing is understanding what you're looking at and being able to trade a strategy correctly. Like I know within the community, I've been running, like we have a Discord community, right? And anyone who's interested in joining the Discord, the link is down below. We've had people come and go, people who have already become successful, making money and on their way. We have newcomers and beginners. I know when I see the newcomers come. I know when the beginners are coming into the community. It's just the same type lingo and conversation that goes on in the community. And, I know people are going to come and go, and there's always going to be beginners. And you can tell when someone's kind of a rookie or beginner because they ask, questions like a beginner would. Nothing wrong with that. I always talk about, no question is not a stupid question. All questions are fair because we all had to start from somewhere. So I understand that. But what you have to really do is perfect the craft. All right, understand that, because there's no science to trading. It's all art. You have to visually be able to see and read the markets with your own eyes. That is the most important thing when it comes to this business. So again, getting back to the topic here, the truth about really quitting your job. I would say to anyone out there, because I'm not going to tell anyone what to do with their life. When it comes to that, I would say be very strategic in what you do. Put a lot of thought behind it. Don't be irrational in thought when you are making a decision to leave your job to start to do this. First and foremost, put the time in way before you even start to think about, moving or shifting over from or quitting your job. Meaning, understand, spend time on these charts, weekends, coming home from work, late hours, burning, outside, being able to perfect things. You're going to have to put hours in. I mean, hundreds of hours. Okay. And I say that, and you always remember this. It's not going to be to where you're going to learn this overnight, and that's all you're going to need to do. I do homework every single day. The markets are a living thing. I'm not saying, based on any type of science or biological standpoint. I'm just saying that they are a moving object, okay, and we don't control them, all right? So when I say that they are a living creature in a sense, yeah, they are. They're always shifting up. They're always changing, which is the fun aspect of it, because as a, not say expert, but as a trader that knows what to look for, that's the part that is interesting, being able to outwit the markets in a sense. When I say that, I mean being able to outwit what's going on in trading with the big boys, the institutions. So that is the fun aspect of it. And being able to get into the market and make money in a short period of time is very interesting. That's the part that draws a lot of people to this business, is the fact is that they can, they have an idea that, hey, I can make, they see all this stuff online, about making $5,000 or $2,000 in a matter of 30 minutes or 10 minutes, or making $20,000, $30,000, or $100,000 a month. All that is doable in time, but let's have some realistic, a realistic view. That's not going to happen for everybody. Okay. All right. And you shouldn't get into this just because of again, for the money aspect of it, thinking you're going to get rich overnight. All right. It comes with a slow grind of being able to compound and build up an account. Small accounts can grow. And I'll talk about that in many videos. If you are a first time viewer here on the channel, please watch some of those videos here on the channel where I talk about compounding and building a small account, whether it's $500 trading the micros or, a few $1,000s trading the E-minis. You can do that. You can turn $1,000 into $3,000 or $4,000 in 1 month and continue doing that. But I truly believe anyone who's out there that's really wanting to, and already knows about the markets, already knows about what markets they want to trade, already knows about the future markets, and, has been back tested and forward tested and has everything they need, strategy, trading plan, understanding risk management, trade management. We have all that into wraps, and you truly understand what you're doing. And now you feel like it's time, because now you've been consistent for several months. Not only is it about being consistent for several months, but it's also being able to put away and have enough in reserve, meaning outside of your savings, but put money into maybe a savings account just for trading, where you built up enough, let's say, I would say at least 6 months income, okay, or more. I talked about in one video about having at least a year's worth of your income saved up, just in case, because I'm sure a lot of you probably have watched people or seen on videos where people have quit their jobs, they started trading, they said, hey, I have plenty of money to carry me through. They start feeding that account, the moment they start blowing through that money, blow 1 account, 2 account, 3 account, before you know it, you done dwindle down, $30, $40, $50, $60,000 or $100,000 real quick, and you're back to working at the same job you started at. Okay. So that's why I'm telling you right now, don't be so urgent about wanting to just jump ship overnight and quit your job. Do it very methodically and have a strategy put in place for yourself over time to be able to slowly make that shift. All right. So I'm talking about part-time trading when you're still working that full-time job. So you got 2 means of income coming in. That second income you can get from, part-time, put that money away to where you can build up an account even faster, to where you can make that switch for you quicker. Okay, so hopefully that resonates and that helps a lot of people out there. Again, this is just food for thought, tips and advice, from one trader to the next, or anyone who's out there watching it who's interested in starting trading. So, but outside of that, guys, that's all I have for you today. I know this wasn't one of those videos where I'm breaking down the strategy. I've done so many of those videos, and I like to do videos like this from time to time, to where I'm kind of talking from me to you and just giving you some pointers. But anyone who is interested, because people always ask and DM me, hey, how do I join the elite group? If you want to join the elite or the private group, to where you get the trade breakdowns, the video playlist, a great video that I covered surrounding market structure, and any other videos that I post on there in the near future, the link is down in the description portion of the video, right below the Discord link. The Discord is free. The second link says become an elite channel supporter. Click on that link for $6.99. That's going to give you direct access to all the additional video content. But if you're interested in joining the Discord, once again, the link is right above that. It's free to join. Outside of that, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I wish everyone much success in the last 2 days of the trading week. I believe Monday is President's Day, so I'll probably either have an early close or the market may be closed that day. I haven't looked at the calendar yet, but I won't be trading that day. I can tell you that now. I don't trade on bank holidays, okay? So outside of that, I appreciate everyone that tunes in and watches the video content. And for anyone out there who's an elite channel supporter and supports my efforts as not only a trader, but as a content creator as well, providing you with valuable information that has helped so many traders out there. I greatly appreciate it, your efforts as well. That's it. Take care. See you in the next one.